All right, let's recap. 2016, 3 years ago. Apple puts out this little product and really kind of shakes everyone up. It's better than anyone thinks it's going to be, probably even Apple. It brought up the question back there, who wants to walk around with these things sticking out of your ear? Well, the answer for most people was almost everybody. These have quickly become some of the most popular earphones in the world. So of course, it was only a matter of time before Apple came out with these. These are the new AirPods Pros. The case is a little bit wider, and it certainly is a major reconstruction of the old AirPods. The old ones were straight up and down and didn't go into your ear. The new ones actually insert directly into your ear and a little smaller, a little more balanced, but you get the same battery life out of them. Now, Apple's decision to actually change to this particular style has actually upset a lot of people online, because a lot of people say, I don't want to stick something directly in my ear. One of the most popular things about the old AirPods was that they didn't stick in your ear, they just sort of sat there outside of it. And it fit pretty much for everybody. But some people don't want these in their ears. The problem is with these though, is that you really do need to go into the ear canal if you want better sound, because these little plastic tabs on the end actually seal up with the eardrum and give you better sound quality. Now, the question at the end of the day is, are these better than the old version? In terms of sound quality, they're actually much better. For their size should be the caveat there. If you want really good sound, if you're an audiophile and you really want to hear every note and every sound, you're probably better sticking off with Bose or Sony or even Beats. But for the size that these come in, and this includes anything which comes with the wire, these have much better sound quality. Now, they're not perfect. If you're listening to some bass heavy music and you put it up as loud as it can go, you'll start to notice there's some distortion there. It's not necessarily perfect, but it's still a lot better than these were. So what makes these so smart? Well, first of all, there's actually 3 microphones inside. Now, one of those microphones is actually so you can talk to people on the phone, they can hear you, but 2 of the other microphones are actually there to help determine whether or not the sound you're hearing in your ear is ideal. Apple has actually put together some software on the phone, which when you do a test will tell you whether or not you've got a good seal. If you don't have a good seal, your ear's too big or your ear's too small, not everyone's ears is the same size, you can actually take off the plastic tip and replace it with 2 others that are bigger or smaller. And they also fit right back on. And then you can do that test again to see if they actually fit better than they should. Apple has also thrown in a few other tricks on the new AirPods. For starters, it has what's called a transparency mode, which means if you still want to hear people around you when you talk, you can actually put it on transparency. It'll still have some active noise cancellation features which may drown out some of the background noise, so you only can hear maybe people or talk or something else. You can also turn that off entirely if you just want these to be normal earphones where you can hear everything else going around you. But it also has a noise cancellation feature where you can put headphones in and you can basically block out almost everything. Now, these aren't perfect. Apple would like to say they're pretty good on noise cancellation. Even when I turn the volume way up, I can still hear people talk. So don't necessarily believe all the hype, but they're better than most, especially for a product this size. A couple of things about these new EarPods, especially for you who don't like putting things in your ear. First of all, Apple has actually put vents on the back of the AirPod. Why would they put vents here? So that when you put these things in your ear, you're not building up pressure inside. Also, because you're putting something in your ear, well, you don't want to be tapping on something that actually, is right next to your ear canal. So the old way of controlling the Apple AirPods by tapping them once or tapping them twice has been gone away with. Apple has now introduced a new way to control the AirPods. So you'll be able to control these just by squeezing the bottom once, twice, or 3 times. These are 999 dirhams, which is a significant step up from the other AirPods that are out there, which come in at around 600 dirhams. So you're really going to have to want to listen to better quality stuff. But then again, it isn't necessarily the greatest audio quality of all time, although it's certainly better than any of the wired devices you would find out there even last year. It's a very good audio system. If you're looking to purchase these are on sale today in the Apple Store and around town. Hope you enjoy them.